60 Minutes Overtime.
Third down and goal at the 7 for the Hoosiers. Mendoza in trouble. It's out. Touchdown. Wow.
Our story this week for 60 Minutes is about the Indiana Hoosiers football team.
Oh my goodness, it's a touchdown. Oh my gosh.
13-0 Big Ten champions, currently ranked number 1 in the country. This is one of the great turnaround stories, not just in college football, but in recent sports history.
The Indiana Hoosiers are champions of the Big Ten.
Fernando Mendoza is the star player in Indiana, the starting quarterback, the Heisman Trophy winner as of Saturday night.
How did this happen?
I would say this is no mistake. A lot of people from the outside always said this is going to be this one-hit wonder. However, as we can see here in year 2, this is not a one-hit wonder. This is a process and formula that works. I know that it is a great culture. It's a team that is never complacent and practice really, really hard, and it's a brotherhood.
Full disclosure, I was born and raised in Bloomington, Indiana for many, many, many years. This was a really lousy football program. You'd go to games and it was very easy to get a ticket. This football team really struggled. Aiden Fisher is the glue of the Indiana defense. What Fernando Mendoza is to offense, Aiden Fisher is to defense.
What did you know about this program before you got here?
Not a lot. I did know they just weren't very good. They didn't win a lot of football games.
Your first game here, not even close to a sellout.
Oh, not even close. I remember running out, and even my family commented on it. I was like, man, this is weird. But, you know, they got the memo for about halfway through the season.
I think in 15 months you've come a long way.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
How do you explain this?
The 2 best words I have for you is Coach Sig.
Curt Cignetti, the head coach, was hired 2 years ago. He's taken advantage of the new rules of the road in college football. For decades, it was really hard for college athletes to transfer. You'd have to sit out a year, and recently that's changed. Now there's a transfer portal. It's a market, and players are basically free agents, and he's finding these gems, these unmined gems. Play the very next season in Indiana, and his success rate, his hit rate is astounding.
It's basically free agency. And so you can add and subtract from your roster pretty quickly. I want to see guys that have done it on the field, not the guys, well, coach, he's got great ability and potential if. And I think when you see a guy that's been productive for 2 to 3 years, it tells you a lot about his discipline, commitment, work ethic, perseverance, ability to stick with things and stay on the field.
Doesn't matter if it's at a Power 4 school or Appalachian State or Northern Illinois or Western Kentucky.
You're looking for in terms of body flexibility, explosive power, speed, quickness, position-specific things, and if they got it, they got it.
Aiden Fisher came with Curt Cignetti from James Madison. He entered the transfer portal, and when his coach made the move to Indiana, so did Aiden Fisher.
I'm sitting on the couch with my buddies, and the news breaks. All my friends look at me and they're like, you're going to Indiana.
Number 4, linebacker Aiden Fisher.
And in a lot of ways, he too encapsulates this team. I mean, this was a guy who wasn't a high school football star headed to Alabama. He went to James Madison, and he just got incrementally better every season, and suddenly he comes to Indiana with his coach, continues to get better and better, and now is likely to end up in the NFL.
I think what separated us, even maybe we're not, the biggest or the fastest, is our mindset and the chip on our shoulder that, we weren't wanted here in the first place.
We hear this chip on shoulders gotten heavy rotation in this story.
Yeah.
Is it still there?
I think it'll always be there. We're never going to face a team that ever recruited me, and I think a lot of the guys in that locker room, they weren't recruited by anybody. We're going to play from here on out. So just going into these games knowing there's one person that believed in you, and that's Coach Sig. And the people standing across that sideline, they think they're better than you. So it'll always be there for us, I think.
Personally, it's just wild to see this story. And you remember when the football stadium was generously half full and the team was getting beaten by 30 points at halftime. To see them 13-0, the number 1 seed in the playoffs, it's hard to exaggerate and convey what a radical departure this is from the past 100 years of Indiana football.
What is the vibe on campus now around this team?
It's electric. I honestly don't think a lot of people on campus expected us to be 13-0 and Big Ten champs.
Can you take a minute to appreciate how remarkable this turnaround story is?
For me personally, I don't like to get caught up on the past or the right nows. The Big Ten championship is nice. 13-0 feels good. But at the end of the day, it means nothing if we don't finish with holding up the national trophy in the end.
You really mean that?
I do. We still have that chip on our shoulder where people don't respect us as much as they should. You can't turn into this big brand where we're a top dog or anything like that. Like, we're still coming after people.